we're on the Dragon with Jared's truck, big F-250, pulling the bikes on a trailer, and a tree falls down in front of us.
Hey guys, I'm Josh Brown.
And I'm Jordan Stevens.
And you're watching the Cars and Health Bars podcast. Let's get right into the episode. Today is June 24th. I can't believe I'm saying this right now, 2026. Big shout out to our sponsors, Steel Series, Chemical Guys, Blackout Coffee, Reynolds Creek Performance, and Speedway Motors. Random gaming fact for you, the PlayStation 2 is still the best-selling console ever with over 160 million units sold. Comment if you didn't know that, because that kind of
I didn't know that.
That surprised me, man. I was expecting it to be like, you know, the overhyped PS5 or even, you know, one of the Xbox One renditions. But
really,
that's pretty surprising. The PS2's the GOAT, man. I just, you know, if you follow the show, I just recently got one. You know, my second coming. I've been burning it up, to say least. All of it.
What you been playing on there?
Dude, I've been burning up some Guitar Hero, dude. I'm surprised everybody can't hear Kryptonite from my house. Like, I've been waiting for like the homie to come over or like somebody to play one of my favorite. It's one of the most underrated Mortal Kombat games, Shaolin Monks. Oh my god, dude! It's an open world. Like, it's really good to play with two people because it's set up like that. One person plays as Kung Lao, one plays as Liu Kang. It's so good. But yeah, sidebar there.
Oh, one more thing. Have you ever played Medal of Honor for the PS2? I can't remember if we've talked about that.
No, okay. I might have played on the OG Xbox, but yeah, I played Medal of Honor. I played Rising Sun or European Sun.
Oh yeah, Rising Sun was the best.
I love that baseball field map, dude. Oh
yeah,
my God. I love that.
I'll never forget that one.
Yeah. A couple things at the top of the show. I want to say we have done so many interviews there lately. Go check them out. Again, I put a disclaimer in the episode, but big apologies for the audio issue in the Andrew Cameron episode. It's just got it. We had so many technical issues trying to get that show on the road, and we just had to ship what we had. That's just kind of what it boiled down to.
He's too cool not to get on there.
Yeah, I keep saying we're going to settle down with the interviews. We were supposed to have one tonight, but it got rescheduled, so we're hopefully caught up on those. She's the last one unless something crazy happens with GPI, because I ain't going to pass up on no GPI interview. Let me just tell you. Yeah, there's another couple small things. There's some big stuff coming for my Camaro. I'm not going to get into any details because it's still in the works, but let's just say check the hat. Check the hat. Yeah, but this is kind of going to be a little bit of a nitty-gritty episode. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had me and Jordan on together. I wanted to throw something together, and I've kind of thrown around the idea. I don't think budget-wise it's going to work for anybody, but it's worth talking about some hypotheticals. If you follow the Cletus McFarland channel, he's always done these cheap car challenges, these cheap boat challenges, all that. I thought about, man, what if we did something like that with like SKR, you know, like a few other people, maybe, you know, Jack Shop. Like, it'd be cool to do like a cheap car challenge and just like go to that event that happens at Beach Bend, the Horsepower Hangout, you know, whenever there's plenty of track time, and just have some fun, dude. Like,
I can already see what I would get.
Dude, I feel like me and you would have to be on a team, because we already know Isaac's going to be on a team, and whatever he builds is going to be a Coyote. I feel like we'd have to bring the LS. I'm
going to bring it. Nah, I'm going to bring it old school.
Old school. No,
I'm talking about third gen Camaro, buddy.
We would get beat by everything.
You think so? I don't think so.
They're light, but 350 don't make no horsepower.
350 is better than people give it credit for.
I mean, I give you that, but
we'll give her a custom LS firing order cam and everything. We'll get her sounding nasty.
Yeah. I feel like Isaac would definitely go. He'd definitely get like a 2-valve or something cheap, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
350 is great competition.
350 is great competition because we all know, you know.
I mean, I'll take a 305. I don't even care if it's third gen.
That's awful.
I got 350 heads on.
Oh my god. Even like I thought of an even better idea, doing a like burnout car competition. I feel like that could be a lot of fun.
I was thinking burnout and road course.
What would be your ideal chassis for like a burnout vehicle?
I mean, it don't matter as long as it's solid axle and preferably stick shift.
Yeah, 100%. Stick shift. What I was looking for is stick shift, V8, and rear-wheel drive, of course. So
Yeah, and third gen Camaro just ticks all that and the cheap box. So
I was going a different route. I was looking at some auctions, man, and I kind of found something that surprised me that I think would be a really fun thing to do a build with is a dang step van, bro.
step van.
Yeah, I actually found a 2014 step van that I can't remember what was wrong with it, but it was 2014, so it's got a Gen 4 5.3 in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got the 6L80 in it. I mean, what's not to love? I mean, yeah, their frame is extremely heavy, but
They're
you're
pretty
doing
light though.
burnouts. That don't matter.
People are kind of they underestimate them. They don't weigh as much as you think. They're just shit like thin sheet metal.
I would spray paint party van on the side of it. Dude.
Oh,
It looked like the Wreckfest.
You want to put a recliner in the back too?
Oh my god, could you imagine? Wouldn't that be so much fun though? Just like swinging around something like that. Like I want something that I wouldn't care to like tap a wall with. That's my big thing. Like, because you think about getting like I was even thinking about getting a wrecked 5th gen, but
yeah,
I don't think my soul could, even if it was in bad shape, could wall tap a 5th gen Camaro.
I feel that.
Like, bro, that's like a 5th gen's a car, man. Like even like any Camaro, really, I'd feel kind of bad wall tapping.
Oh, I wouldn't. Not a F body.
Not a F body. Oh man, it still kind of hurt me a little bit. But like, you put me in a S10 or a step van or pretty much anything else, I'd send it for a wall tap. Like that sounds like a great time.
I just feel like the F body Camaro, like you get a roller, like non catfish car, the early ones.
Yeah,
I don't care what happens to that thing, dog.
fair enough. I wonder what power adder would be the best in that situation because I mean you kind of see all of it. You see all the RPM of and torque of blower, and you see the super high revving action of the turbo giving you all the boost, and also spray. I feel like spray would probably be the last one you would choose.
Yeah,
you just blast through it. So
yeah,
quickly.
I feel like turbo would be honestly. It'd have to be. I wouldn't want like a super laggy setup. I would want something smaller and real responsive. I would probably stick with a PD blower in that case myself. I think that's kind of more predictable, if you would want to say that.
I wonder how cheap you could get in on something like that, man. Because like some of them auction cars go for so cheap, man.
Yeah.
The only thing it's hard to find now is something that's rear-wheel drive because all modern cars are either all-wheel or front-wheel drive. That would be the only thing that would be kind of difficult to find unless you went the route of a truck.
Ain't it sad, man? We're losing all of our cool rear-wheel drive stick shift cars. I mean, not all of them. There are some exceptions.
Yeah, I agree. It really does suck, and even like the one company that was holding out, I think it was Honda, and they're done too. So it's just like, dang, man. I think they never did come out with a C8 that was automatic or manual. It kind of teased at it, but
we got the Tremec, but that's not OEM.
Yeah,
the only ones they got now are the Mustang. That's domestic, I believe.
Yeah, because I mean, Camaro threw in the towel.
The Charger did.
I was gonna say even then, I don't think that not a lot of 6 gens came with the stick shift either. I don't think.
Nah, quite a few of them did.
Did they? Oh, okay.
Yeah. The 6 gen is such a good platform. It is everything the 5th gen needed to do and improve on, and they did.
I think the 10-speed's just taking over the market. I mean, it's hard not to like a 10-speed just ripping through some gears.
I mean, any automatic nowadays is so fast, man.
Yeah, and that converter just saves so much like wear on everything. Shock loading everything, shifting.
A fluid coupler is so much more forgiving than a straight, bolted up drive shaft and a clutch.
Yeah.
It sees way more shock load, especially like an unsprung clutch.
Absolutely. Man, it does seem like something I would really still want to pursue in the future, especially if we like get big enough to where we can just sink money into dumb stuff.
We need some ideas from the comments. Like,
yeah,
what would be the best platform to build like a budget car challenge with? I'm sure there's quite a few ideas out there. I can see some like C4 Corvette, F body, Crown Vic. There's all kinds of these like 90s 2000s cars for cheap.
Yeah, I like the decision making too, because you really have to decide, do I want to spend a lot of my budget on a vehicle that's already kind of good out the box, or do I want to like start out with like an S10, something that's pretty much a blank slate, and use all the money into beefing it up. So
Yeah,
there's a lot of give and take.
and here's the question: is let's say I own my S10. Can we just say, yeah, it's $0 out the box, or
Well, the way that they're doing it's like fair market value if you buy something off
so
like
mine's like
Marketplace
a
or something.
grand,
Yeah,
if that?
don't even matter.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's that.
It's funny because one of the teams on Cletus's thing, they bought I want to say it's a New Edge Mustang, and they're going on and on about how good of a deal it was, and they get it back to the shop, and the main thing they wanted out of it was the 8.8 rear end, and they
Yeah.
get it there, and they find out it is definitely not an 8.8 rear end; it's a 4.
Oh no, like a 7.6 or whatever they were. I can't remember.
Like, ain't even worth it. Like they have like 2 Mustangs that are halfway put together, 2 Coyotes that are halfway put together. It's like crazy, man. I love those videos because it's like, yeah, I like watching YouTubers go like 6, 7 second quarter miles, but nothing's more entertaining than them doing something that we could do. Like the people, like we can go out and buy an S10 off Marketplace for like $2,000 and soup it up. Me and Jordan ain't going out and building 6-second race cars. That's not something that
I'm not even desiring that.
Yeah, see, like we want to do like dumb car guy stuff, and that's try to make piece of crap truck from the 2000s or early 90s go somewhat fast.
Yeah,
go 10
or
seconds.
My square body.
Yeah, and I feel like, man, with the prices of like Jack's been using Alibaba a lot. Him using that to get parts with, and like the turbo kits that you can get off there. Yeah. They're risky, but you got to kind of risk and reward with that,
I mean, I've already got some budget stuff. I got the C10 on a budget. I got the LSA on a budget.
Oh yeah.
I seen a reinforced lid with some miles on it today for like $1,800, and I paid like $800 for mine. Yeah, brand new.
It's insane, dude. The amount parts are going up for. I mean, it's insane.
If anyone wants to buy an LSA, I'm very contemplating selling it.
Jack told me yesterday he'd still buy yours if you wanted to give it to him.
I'm very.
You let him know.
He gonna have to let me know a price. I'm very on the fence.
I'm sure he will definitely take it.
I don't want to get rid of it because, man, it's a good deal what I got for it, but it could help get some stuff done too.
Yeah, I get that for sure. What I make on the dyno after all this will determine if I stay on the 84 Torque Storm or not, because I might be upgrading. I'm gonna be a little sad if I don't hit 9s. Jack's way underestimating my power. I think he did
last time.
That's exactly what my mindset was. He was like, yeah, it's probably gonna make 820 on my dyno. I was like, he's like, probably gonna make. He said it would make 860 on James's. I'm like, you think I'm just gonna gain 100? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, we'll see.
We'll see.
I think it'll make 9 something for sure. I'm more compression, every lighter valves, and like it's
revving her up a little more RPM.
More. Yeah, and we'll see.
Surely just gonna be that blower, man's what's gonna turn, not the engine.
I agree. Yeah, that blower being maxed out kind of sucks, but we'll see. More squeeze, more boost, more boom. That's what you say.
Make it a little colder too.
Yeah,
you squeeze a little more in there.
Oh yeah. How was your first time drifting, man? We'll change gears a little bit before we get off of
it. Man, Cody was a ripper.
Dude,
so that was fun. Makes me want to get the FitGen out and put a wide steering angle kit on it.
Oh my god. That YouTuber that he brought that Hellcat swapped Supra to PRI. I've been following him like crazy. His content is like, oh my god, it's the production quality of it just being like him and a few guys. It's top tier. I love his content, but he has a 3rd generation Camaro that he built to race in a influencer race. Like he was racing people full blown race teams, all these sponsorships, and he's just in a clapped out 5th gen with that was barely put together and won the whole thing. If you haven't seen Scrap Life Lee, it's a really good channel. I definitely recommend you checking them out if you're a car guy. But he actually, have you ever heard of the company Liberty Walk in Japan?
Yeah, I believe I have.
They make wide body kit, like super expensive, super high quality wide body kits. For whatever reason, one of the only domestic vehicles they make a wide body kit for is a 3rd gen Camaro.
Brother.
He put one on there, dude. Even with like the fitment of a drag pack, which looks terrible with a wide body, it still went so hard, bro. Oh my god, it looks so mean, man. Like, oh.
3rd gen is such a great chassis. I mean, I could just talk about it all day. It's like kind of what we was talking about with OSS. You know, the whole torque arm set up in the rear just makes for a really great handling car, and then they're so light,
Oh yeah, they don't weigh nothing. They're so easy to work on too,
so
man.
aerodynamic too. I mean, what's not to love about it?
And it's a hatch car.
Mm,
If you got rid, that hatch is like I swear it's the heaviest part of that car. That hatch is so dang heavy. I replaced the shocks or struts, whatever you want to call them, on
yeah.
mine. Oh my god, dude, holding that thing up make your arm tired. I just tell you that right now. Need to like that. Just think that's one ginormous windshield. Like it is
Yeah.
so heavy.
That's why I like my trunk cars on the C5.
That's valid. Yeah, hatches do look good though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hate.
Yeah, no, they look good. I don't know if we covered it. Did we talk about my dragon trip any? I know we might have covered it,
Brother, I
honestly.
highly doubt it. My date on the like our dock was like 2 months
Yeah,
ago.
I feel like we haven't covered it. So I guess I'll just mention a little bit about it. So before we even get to the camp, we're on the Dragon with Jared's truck, big F-250, pulling the bikes on a trailer, and a tree falls down in front of us, like right before we get to where it fell down. Like we were the second person to pull up on it, so had to wait on a chainsaw on that. So that was already like I've never seen that happen myself on the Dragon. It does happen, but that was pretty interesting. And then first day, man, we go and ride, have a lot of fun, and then the second day we hit Cherahalla Skyway, and in Minecraft, dog, we were doing some speeds. And on the way back, coming from Tennessee back into the Carolinas, we got pulled over, and we were doing like, God, I want to say like 24 over or something, and we got let off with just a written warning.
Which is crazy because in Minecraft, only one of you had a motorcycle license.
Two of us.
Too. Okay, yeah.
And one of them didn't have anything. He was nothing.
Insane.
So I mean, I don't recommend that. He might have had insurance, but like he wasn't tagged.
No. God bless.
I don't know how we got out of that.
We got some good content. I unfortunately wasn't able to go. I had something happen last minute, but
Yeah.
oh man, I think, and I talked to Jack about it yesterday. He said he thinks if we can get all the parts in, he thinks we can knock it out in a weekend, maybe both days. He thinks
Yeah.
Bill make the Dragon with the Camaro next year, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we got September, mid-September. We're going back.
I thought it was August.
Is it August? I might be tripping. Yeah, it's the weekend before September in August.
Yeah, we're thinking mid-July, but we shall see. Yeah, I'm a little sad I didn't make it, but you guys did a great job getting content. And the content did so well on the page.
Even though we didn't have a GoPro, man, I can't believe I fumbled that.
It's all good. I wish we could record the audio from the Carios. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Dude, I wish I had some footage of us going down Cherahalla because that was insane. I mean, I wish I had because all right. Also, there was a cyclist event while we were at the Dragon, so there were hundreds of cyclists on the Dragon, and then they also hit Cherahalla Skyway that day we went, and they were very annoying. Just because not all of them, but people, some of them didn't have common sense enough to get over. Like, it was just dangerous for everyone.
Yeah,
and I wish I could have got Jared crashing out on one on camera, dog. I wish I could have. That was hilarious. We were bombing by him. I can't imagine. Like, it had to be scary for him.
I bet. I don't even know if we covered my trip up to Indy, or not Indy, to get my engine. I'm not sure if we did or not.
I don't remember if we did or not, honestly, either.
I feel like we did.
I feel like we did mention it.
Yeah, I feel like we did mention it. So, yeah, we just won't even go there. We might even save that for an episode just to tell it in its entirety for the thumbnail and everything.
Yeah, maybe when the car's done, we'll talk about the process of getting it done.
Dear Lord. But, yeah, I think that's really all we've got for the cars topic. I just kind of wanted to touch on a few things. We got a lot to talk about in the gaming topics, so Stay tuned with us, sit through the ad read, and we'll see you in the gaming topic. I want to thank Chemical Guys for sponsoring the Cars and Health Bars podcast. If you're like me, you used to just go to the parts house and grab whatever cleaner was on clearance, or shoot, maybe even hit up one of them quarter washers in town. Well, I'm here to tell you you can start living your life different with our sponsor, Chemical Guys. They have kits all the way up from your starter kit for $50, gets you the bare essentials, gets you a bucket, gets you the mitt, some Mr. Pink's soap, all the way up to the Mr. Pink's Ultimate Arsenal. It comes with 3 bottles of spray wax, the foam soap, the brush, the drying towel, the foam can, and the mitt, and your glass cleaner. And let me tell you something, this glass cleaner changed the game for me. Whenever it says streak free, I'm telling you, I used to hit my car with some paper towels and some Windex because that's how you had to do it. This, you can actually use microfiber towel and it gets rid of the streaks. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. I personally use this on my Camaro before I go to car meet. Shoot, I've even used it on the windows in my house, brother. Now, if you want to get real bougie and get real fancy, they of course have all your hydro coat, all your ceramic stuff, clay bars. If you want to really get into that nitty gritty, why hit up a detailer when you can just detail your own stuff? Use a Chemical Guys. They make it so easy and so affordable to get a mass amount of products, and it's everything you need. It takes all the guesswork out of piecing together an arsenal. So with that being said, guys, use our promo code CARS10 to get 10% off your order and check out some Chemical Guys. Send us some pictures of your stuff. We'd love to show it on the show. Our next sponsor is Blackout Coffee, guys. If you work a blue-collar job like me, you know you got to wake up and hit you a cup of joe before you get started. What I like about Blackout Coffee is they have not only the pods, but they also have the whole bags, and they have this cool instant coffee. So if you're running real behind like some of us are most days, me included, you can just dump this into your water and boom, Bob's your uncle. You got some coffee ready for your day. I've used their bagged coffee several times. Me personally, I like a dark roast. I like to put hair on your chest. I like this Brutal Awakening. It's my favorite flavor. Gets me up and going. It's even a good Saturday morning coffee if you're feeling a little sluggish. Speaking of Saturday morning coffees, they also have flavored coffees. So if you like a little more flavor to your coffee, they have Blueberry Crumble, French Toast. Look at that rating, brother. Butterscotch Toffee, Caramel Cream, Double Dark Chocolate, Chocolate Cherry, and Climax. They also have the flavored coffees inside of the pods, so if you want to grab a cup on the go, put your travel mug in. Also like their mission, they're all about the troops, they're all about giving money back, and they have some of the coolest apparel in the game. So yeah, guys, head on over to Blackout Coffee, pick you up some coffee so you can get your day started just like I do, brother. I want to shout out Reynolds Creek Performance for sponsoring the Cars and Health Bars podcast. If you're in Kentucky or anywhere close and you've got an LS, LT, or Mopar set up and your car just isn't running right, you need to know about this shop, because here's the deal. A lot of people throw parts at the car's can, injector, turbine, whatever, and wonder why it runs like garbage. 9 times out of 10, it's the tune. That's where Reynolds Creek Performance comes in. These guys specialize in actual calibration, not just slapping a base map on your car and sending it out the door. They dial in fuel, spark, drivability, making sure your setup runs the way it's supposed to. They're on a Mustang dyno. You're getting real honest numbers, not inflated dyno sheets. And more importantly, your car's going to run right on the street and not just look good on paper. They work on everything from cammed street cars, boosted setups, and they're big on doing things the right way. That means no shortcuts, no junk parts, no we'll figure it out later builds. If your car is ready, they'll make sure it's right. If you're not local, they even do travel tuning, which is huge if you're trying to get set up dialed in without hauling your car across state. So if you're tired of chasing issues or just finished a build and want it done right the first time, go check them out. You can contact Isaac at Reynolds Creek Performance at 606-706-8330. You can also find him at 3388 Reynolds Creek Road. That's their shop. Or shoot him an email at reynoldscreekperformance@outlook.com. Also, we have them linked down below. Hit them up, support a solid local performance shop, and get your car running the way it should. I want to thank SteelSeries for sponsoring the Cars and Health Bars podcast. If you are a gamer, it is a household name. SteelSeries is one of the best in the business, whether you're looking for earmuffs, microphones, speakers, keyboards, mice, mouse pads, controllers, they've got them. I mean, they've got some of the best mice in the game. Is anybody going to argue with that? I, of course, have the Rival 5. You guys know that. I mean, it's a $50 mouse. What are you doing? Do you not have $50 to spend on a nice mouse? SteelSeries has some of the best stuff in the game. I really like their microphones, too. The very convenient mute button here shows you your volume level while you're talking. Their keyboards, the Apex 7, have you not seen this? Of course, I have one of these too. What I like most about it is the armrest is magnetic and removable. So whether you're kind of wanting that or not, and their keys are removable, fully customizable OLED display. Don't even get me started on their headsets. They have some of the best headsets in the game. I need to pick me up a set. Just $150 for this headset, fully wireless. Their Artis Nova 5 wireless has a 60-hour battery life and quick switch from wireless, so you can pop in and out that battery pack with ease. What else is there to say? For you console guys, they even have earbuds that have console support. They have all different kind of price point headsets. If you want to ball out and get the Artis Nova Elite, all the way down to your $160 to even $100 headsets, and that's $100 for a wireless headset with 60 hours of battery life. Does it get much better? Also have these bundles. If you want to take the guesswork out of it and just buy a whole bundle, SteelSeries has you covered with the mouse, the keyboard, and the headset, and 20% off. Make sure you click the link down in the description so they know we sent you. And I want to again thank SteelSeries for sponsoring the Cars and Health Bars podcast. Thanks guys for sitting through our ad break. I want to give a special shout out to SteelSeries. My headset unfortunately went out I think last weekend, something like that. So I am rocking the SteelSeries. I think they're the whatever 5, the headset. It's cool. It was, I will say, it was so weird going from wired to wireless. As you know, I always preach wired stuff. I don't like charging stuff. I like my wires, but I'll say it's nice not having
wireless.
The headset off. Yeah,
wireless.
Your mic ain't wireless though. That's about the only thing.
No,
I don't even know if that's possible or not. It'd probably be really bad quality, honestly, with Bluetooth.
I bet it could be pretty good.
It could be.
But what's the point in that?
That's true. I will say, after all the years of wearing wired headsets, I'm kind of getting used to it, but it's one thing that I still worry about. Whenever I lean back in my chair, I'm used to a cord being right here, like a ghost cord. So that's why I feel like it's still on me. So I go to move, and I'm like, make sure my cord's out of the way, hang on my armrest. First world problems, I know. But let's talk about what we missed out on the gaming sphere, because so much has happened. Had so many events. The Xbox event happened. The Steam had their next event happen, so we have a lot of game discussion, really. And of course, speaking of announcements, the Steam machine finally out for sign up to pre-order it. And I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna have a PS5 situation on our hands where scalpers are gonna buy the console and sell it for probably double what it costs now.
I'm not sure. I'm curious, because I'm sure they've done a lot of studies on the market. I'm curious how much they expect people to transition from console to the Steam machine,
I just
or
don't
if
think
it's
a supply.
Yeah, or if it's going to be more so like a niche market, which is kind of what I'm thinking. Is it's going to be kind of like the Steam Deck, where it's a niche market. It's cool, but it's not like everyone's necessarily cup of tea.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, we got to talk about the pricing. I'm not surprised by it. I am kind of surprised by everyone's reaction to it, though.
Me too. Even people that I talked to personally that were like, yeah, it's probably gonna be $1,000. And then it being $1,000, I can't believe it's $1,000. I was like, you said it was okay. You said you thought that's
honestly, we were thinking 900 to 1,200. I think it was our range.
We've been on record saying that we think there might be an $800 tier if we're lucky. That's really low, but
they might have a low tier, less storage or something. But
I will admit, I didn't expect there to be such low storage in the lowest storage one. It's like 500 gigabytes. It ain't.
You know what I didn't expect was the no controller or hardware add on, without buying it. Adding on.
Yeah. That surprised me too, because you literally can't use it without hooking up KBM at all,
or a controller or something. You gotta have something. Yeah. So I'm surprised you go buy a console, you get a controller with it. So I was just kind of expecting that with the Steam machine.
One thing my coworker mentioned that people who are going to be transitioning from console to Steam machine, they don't realize, man, that it doesn't cost a subscription to use Steam. And you have these sales. I don't think they understand that games go for $2, $3, $4. Games.
Yeah, and right now there's a Steam sale out. There's a major summer sale. So
yeah, for example, I've beat Need for Speed Heat. I don't know how many times, but I've always had it on Game Pass. I'm getting ready to get rid of my Game Pass because I just play the same games over and over again. That game is a $70 game retail, but with a Steam sale, it is $6.99 right now. That's 90% off. Like,
And then we're not even talking about G2A.com or nothing either. I mean,
yeah,
I feel like we should have Gunner in here because our friend Gunner, I don't know if, have we had Gunner on? Anyways, he got a PC, and I feel like he'd be a great person to kind of talk about the crossover, because I crossed over in 2017. It's been so long. I really don't remember as much about the crossover.
right. I feel like there's so much more freedom with PC. You know, you can have
Yeah.
multiple monitors. That's like a really big thing for me. And I mean, you can really customize your setup. You're not just with a black box. You got option of RGB, non-RGB. You can swap components out.
Your hardware too. You don't just have a controller. You got so many different brands of mice, keyboard,
microphone, webcam, even. I will say, man, the GPU I was expecting maybe to be a little bit better. It being the equivalent to a 4060 RTX. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit higher than that.
Yeah,
but
I'm not super surprised. The 4060 is a lot better than I think people give it credit for.
Let's crunch the numbers. So I can attest on this pretty well because I am a pre-built owner. Let's just break it down to the grit. Can you build a PC cheaper than you can buy the Steam machine for?
To run at the equivalent,
Correct. Yeah. I say no because the only thing that is really lackluster in that $1,000 package is that 500 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah.
But if you look storage.
Yeah.
So if you go out and buy a M.2 1 terabyte even SSD, you're spending $200. You know what the price difference is?
I don't even think it's $200 for a 1 terabyte.
It might be one, but the price difference between that and the one with more storage is $200. Just, I don't know why you wouldn't spend the extra $200 and just buy the better one or upgrade it yourself even.
Okay, yeah, there's still kind of, I'm seeing $200. Yeah, for
there you go. Yeah, so there's me and Trevor's always talked about this. Steam is so competitive with their pricing, and I think it's due to just their game sales, man. They are like the king of game sales. Yeah, like
Gaben is our hero.
Yeah, absolutely. Steam has on record had the lowest profit margin on making stuff like this. So, I mean, power to the people. He's trying to convert people over from console to their console. Does the size blow you away at all? That blew me away. Like
it does. It's like a smaller than a micro ATX motherboard like setup case.
Yeah, I've been comparing it a lot to the GameCube. It's the same size as the GameCube.
That really does blow my mind. I wonder how hot it runs. I mean,
I wondered that myself. Yeah, because I mean, it does have two massive fans on front and back. So it should ideally, but man, that's a small.
It's all about airflow.
It is. And one other thing that I like is you can actually take off that faceplate and change it out for whatever you want if they make aftermarket ones and stuff.
I'm sure some guys with some 3D printers are going to do some cool stuff.
Oh, yeah, they got to. The size blew me away.
I just looked up that NVMe drive on Amazon, and I was just curious. Like, let me look up what a 2 terabyte is now, because I remember I paid about $200 for my 2 terabyte.
Yeah.
The same one I bought is now $370. And
my God.
It's a limited time deal. Its list is $640. So if you didn't get an NVMe drive like 2 years ago, I'm sorry.
PC prices have gone so up.
Shout out to my homie Brady. Worked on his car and he gave me an NVMe drive for it like 2 years ago.
Nice.
Glad he did.
Yeah, absolutely. Another just small detail that I really like is the power cord. It uses a typical AC power cord. You don't have to have some chunky box like you typically do for like a console. You know, like a power box. You just plug it directly into the console and then into the wall. Super like transportable, user friendly. I
really like that. Yeah, like, you can take that thing anywhere.
That's what I was saying. Like trips to like PRI or something, just like pick that thing up. Like just
it's like a mobile workstation almost if you wanted it to be.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because when I worked at Ford and would go to class, for like a week, I'd pack the PC up. That thing pretty big, man. It was inconvenient.
Yeah. I bet.
I was dragging that thing and drag that thing, a dual monitor setup and everything through a hotel. Like, it took a couple trips.
Madman, bro. Absolute
You ain't
madman.
stopping me. I'm gaming in the hotel room.
Yeah, I remember the Wi-Fi was so bad, dude. Like you
I'm
were
still
cutting in and
playing.
out. Oh my god. You know, speaking of games that it may or may not run, we've got some GTA 6 news. GTA 6 is going to be out for pre-order at midnight on the 25th, the day after this episode. And man, are you mad about the pricing?
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. I will say I am a little surprised that is that cheap. I was expecting the base
Yeah,
game to be
I've seen
$100.
I've seen quite a bit of like controversy about it
That's crazy.
online, and there have been quite a few people saying, "I got a job." It kind of surprised me. They were like, "I got a job. I'll buy that." You know, it
Dude,
ain't like that with much other stuff. But when it comes to GTA 6, people are like, "Yeah, I got the paper. Let me
I'm
get
not
it."
kidding. I think I'm gonna get the $100 version. Not, I
Yeah,
mean, it's dude. It's think of how long, how many miles we got out of GTA 5.
dog. How
It's
much did I spend on COD 4 remastered with Infinite Warfare? I mean, who am I to talk?
we're not gonna get another GTA for like probably 10, 15 years. I mean, what are you missing out? I mean,
We
like
are gonna
just
have another Red Dead. I do know that
yeah,
there's one in development, so we
yeah, but
are gonna get more Rockstar.
it's not by the same like guy who told the original story, so it might not be that good. But I'm not one
I
to judge
I
you.
ain't doubting that.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be good. There
yeah.
ain't been a bad one yet.
Rockstar don't miss.
They really don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be afraid to spend $100 on a game that I'm probably gonna be playing for 1,000 hours plus, especially if it's just as good. And no shocker to anybody, GTA Online's not gonna be active at launch. It's gonna come later on down the line. Don't be
Like
mad about
GTA
that.
5.
Yeah, exactly like GTA 5. You know, play the story, man. Get used to the map. I like that feature
Yeah,
about games that they kind of force you to play the single
learn
player.
the game.
Because I mean, it's not like GTA 5 or any of the Grand Theft Autos had bad stories. They just
Yeah,
had
and
some of the
I'm expecting this GTA Online to be pretty different in some aspects compared to GTA 5. I do think there's gonna be some things. Uh, I just suspect, there's gonna be obviously there's going to be open world multiplayer, but I think there's still going to be like businesses and stuff within that you'll be able to set up, and there's going to be a lot more content at launch of GTA Online for GTA 6, I believe.
Yeah, I do too, and I feel like they learned some lessons with some of the obscure stuff they put in GTA 5. I'm hoping they leave some of that in the
Yeah.
past, like the hover bike and all that. Because
Hmm.
man, it was hard to beat like those early
Like
days.
like
On,
griefing was fun back in the day before there was the oppressor.
yeah, I remember me and you would like troll the griefers because we'd drive the T20 because it charged them so much money if they blew it. It's like
Yeah,
20 or 30
I
grand.
ain't that the heyday, dog? Like back when the insurance price of stuff on there was actually like you had to think about it.
Yeah, like do I really want to blow this dude's car up for the fourth time?
Yeah, homie driving around in the most expensive car. Like I don't know if I'm gonna blow that up.
Yeah. It is sad that PC players probably ain't going to get it for a while. No date on how long, but I'm not. It's just all things we expected, so nothing to be
Yeah.
mad about there. I'll
I'm
say,
curious. Are you gonna be a controller player on it?
oh man, that is a good question because I never did play 5 on the PC.
I did. I was a long time controller player, and then when I made the switch, I was KBM. And honestly, both of them have their perks. I think.
Yeah, the only thing that you kind of mentioned with the driving is you can't control throttle, but I mean, when are you not full throttle on GTA unless like
Yeah,
you're trying hard at a race, you know? Like you're always wide open throttle, let's
yeah. I
be
feel
honest.
like I feel like GTA is it ain't realistic with the physics. So with the cars,
I will say, just kind of skimming through some of the perks to the premium edition, there are references like to year specific vehicles, so it kind of leads me to believe there might be some sort of restoration aspect to the cars because, like, I think one of the things is like a 1969 something or other,
you
sports
mean
car.
kind of like barn finds, like Forza?
Yeah, so that could be cool. I could see that being at launch. That's not that complicated of a feature, like
They've
restoring
always
a
added
car.
on cars,
Yeah,
and they got Benny's, like in GTA 5. So I'm
there
not
there
too surprised.
there is a lot to dissect in the pre-order edition, like the premium edition. It kind of gave us a lot of insights. They're definitely bringing back some of the OG names of like the cars like the Sanchez,
Banshee,
yeah, the
yeah.
Banshee, the Vapid. I think Vapid comes back. They're one of the like Ford,
Hmm.
Chevy. I'm not mad about it. I'm definitely pumped up. I'm gonna be so excited. I feel like too. they've been so hit or miss on what's actually going to be a launch day for console. I feel like whenever we do get a date for PC, it'll come out that date. It's not going to get like moved around
Yeah.
like crazy. Don't mark my words on that. But
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of like GTA 5, like they go ahead and enhance some things, do some quality of life, and
yeah, because we saw the main thing was the first person aspect
yeah,
of it,
and then the
for
map.
PC.
I remember they changed the map to like a dark mode.
Yeah, they did, and there's a lot of changes from one console, from that 360 to the one, and from
Yeah,
the 360 to PC.
which I think we're not going to be on next gen when 6 comes out, so but next gen is kind of creeping up, so
Yeah, we're kind of wondering if the Steam machine kind of set the pace for $1,000
consoles. Yeah, and I'm not going to be surprised. I mean, look at your like high end PS5, Xbox. They go for some money right now.
They're creeping up for sure. It's crazy because you look back at how much, like, we mentioned the PS2 earlier. I think the PS2 sold for like $300 back in the day, and even that kind of
that's a lot for back then.
That's what I'm saying. Even back then, that was pretty expensive.
When was that? In like the early 90s, like mid 90s?
The mid 90s,
maybe late 90s. I can't remember. I was a child. So.
Let's see, because
98. It might have been late 90s. I can't remember.
Yeah, I thought for sure it's 2000.
Oh, it might have been 2000. Honestly,
it was 2000. I'm looking at it right now. March 4th, 2000. It sold for, I don't know. Looks like it sold for $200.
Yeah, but back then that was probably the equivalent, like 500 right now.
Nope, I'm right. No, it was. So looks like the PS2 launched in the US on October 26th. It's got a different day, 2000, for $299.99. So there you go. That's what I thought, because me and my coworker were talking about it. And that is a lot of money back then. I mean, that was 20 years ago. That was 26 years ago. So I mean, that's a lot of money for a console, dude. Like,
yeah,
that's not much different from what the Steam. I think the Steam Deck's going for like that much right now. The
base.
Yeah, the Gen 1 base. Oh, it's crazy. Before we get too much onto a tangent, let's wrap this up talking about some Gears of War, because we got some. Got a lot of news about Gears of War at the Xbox event.
Yeah, apparently Netflix is making a series about it. I'm actually really hype about that. I don't know. I don't think you were a Gears of War player.
Never did play it.
I really liked the campaign. It had a really good story. And Gears of War holds a special place in my heart. It was, it wasn't a game I ever thought I'd get into. When I got an Xbox, I was like, oh, I like Call of Duty. I like, GTA. And then Cade, I think, or not, I might have got it before I played with Cade, but Cade influenced me a lot, I remember. And I got hooked on Gears of War, man. I got Gears of War 3 first. That was my first one. And of course I had to get 2, 1. Judgment Day came out, Ultimate Edition. I didn't play 4 and 5 as much, but I've always been a big fan of Gears 3, man. They're bringing back Horde mode, and apparently it's up to 16 players now instead of 4, so they have really increased it. Horde mode is so replayable. I could hop on it today and probably play it for 4 hours straight. The campaign was co-op too. They're bringing that back, 4-player co-op or split screen. I'm really liking the way they're taking it. It's giving me some nostalgia vibes.
Man, I remember you tried to get me into it because you showed me that YouTuber Barbecue Dan the Man back in the day.
That's a reference. That's a pull right there.
Dude, I think you showed me him and Merc the same day, and Merc was just the one I attached to.
That dude wasn't a big YouTuber, but if you know, you know. Like he rage baited some people on there.
That's so funny. There was a lot announced there. Also, we got an update on Fable, the game that I'm extremely hype about. But no good news. The news was that they indeed pushed it back. It was supposed to come back. It was supposed to come out autumn this year, and they pushed it to the beginning of next year, which it really sucked because that's the game I'm really fired up about. I love Fable, dude. I wish Steam would add the second and third one to Steam, but I don't know if the franchise don't vibe with Steam or they lost the license. But man, that's
some PlayStation games, man. Some of them just are exclusive.
Yeah, well, that was a Microsoft exclusive.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of?
I
don't even know.
Sure. But Yeah, I wish they would just add it already, man. Even on like PC Game Pass, I'd play it because it's on. I think it's on Game Pass on console. I would honestly just fire the Xbox up. I might do that right before it launches, just like play 2 and 3 over again. It's one of those games, man. I could just hop on and burn my time up on there.
Yeah, Fable. I never got into it, but I had a lot of buddies that were.
It's so dumb and fun at the same time. Like it's so dumb and fun. But yeah, guys, that's kind of what we have for you. I will say, if we get caught up on these interviews, follow the Snapchat because I do definitely want to get you guys in on a cars bracket. We want to do one of those again. There's not a
Bikes are welcome.
Bikes are welcome.
Trucks too. No discriminating. Bring in whatever you got.
If it got a motor,
if you got a moped, put it in there.
Put it in there.
You got a little Benelli, a Grom, put that thing in there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got one more interview, and then we should be all caught up, and we'll go back to some normal content, and hopefully have some good episodes lined out for you. I
feel like those are some famous last words.
What?
No more interviews after this one. That's famous last words if I've ever heard it right there.
It really seems to be, man. It really does. It's been chaos, pure chaos. But yeah, if you missed any of them, go back and watch them. They're doing pretty good. Even if like you missed the Brian Tooley one a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago at this point, but it's getting some killer views. So if you haven't checked that one out, you're missing out because that was a good episode.
Brian is such a awesome guest. You can just talk about whatever.
I know, dude. He really he takes it and he just runs with it. He'll talk forever. I love Brian.
Yeah. Dude. I really liked our last week's episode. He was really fun to talk to.
Yeah, if you missed that Andrew Cameron episode, that was cool because like he was the best of both worlds. If you're on here and a gamer and a car guy, you gotta check that one.
Yeah,
out. That was a good one. But yeah, guys, make sure you follow the socials, hit us up, hit up the Snapchat, and with that being said, guys, I'll throw it to an outro, and we'll see you in the next one.